At fullback is Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow versus Dylan Edwards. Hamiso is Queensland's ultimate X-factor, electric pace, lethal support lines and a proven finisher under pressure. His Game 2 heroics earned him the #1 jersey. Edwards offers New South Wales's foundation, elite yardage, safe hands and tireless support play. While Edwards controls chaos with calm, Hamiso creates chaos with speed. It's structure versus spontaneity, both fullbacks crucial to setting tempo early. At wing is Xavier Coates versus Zach Lomax. Coates is Queensland's aerial weapon, towering, fast and dominant off-kick returns. He breaks the line with ease and is lethal inside the red zone. Lomax is New South Wales's muscle on the wing, calm under pressure, clinical under the high ball and vital with goal kicking. He's more measured, while Coates brings explosion. This duel could come down to who wins the air. At centre is Shibasaki versus Stephen Crichton. Shibasaki comes in as a shock Maroons pick, bringing raw strength, composure under pressure and a no-nonsense defensive style. He's untested at Origin level but confident after a strong 2025 club run. Across from him, Crichton has been New South Wales's most consistent performer, defensively elite, aerially dominant and capable of game-breaking plays. It's surprise firepower versus proven Origin class. At centre is Latrell Mitchell versus Robert Toia. Latrell will return with fire, explosive, aggressive and known for swinging momentum in Origin games. He'll test Toia's defense with his fend, footwork and unpredictability. Toia, calm and confident despite his inexperience, defends well and stays composed under pressure. This is Origin's most brutal mismatch on paper, but if Toia rises to the moment, he'll etch his name into Queensland folklore. At wing is Valentine Holmes versus Brian To'o. Holmes brings Origin pedigree, sharp finishing, strong defensive reads and vital experience in tight contests. His Game 2 goal-kicking accuracy was the difference in beating New South Wales by 2 points. To'o on the other hand is New South Wales's meter-eater, pounding the ball back all series, rarely making errors. Holmes wins with class, and To'o wins with work rate. Whoever dominates the backfield sets the tone for their team's sets. At 5'8" is Cameron Munster versus Jarome Luai. Munster thrives in Origin, awkward angles, grubber threats and off-the-cuff brilliance. He leads Queensland's edge with vision and attitude. Luai counters with flair and fire, combining well with Cleary and bringing energy to New South Wales's left side. It's wild creativity versus structured chaos, with both capable of breaking a game open if the defense drops focus for a second. At halfback is Tom Deaden versus Nathan Cleary. Deaden is fearless, fast, aggressive and tactically sharp. His short kicking game is elite, and he challenges the line with intent. Cleary is New South Wales's general, his organisation, long kicks and composure are unmatched. Cleary remains central to the Blues' game plan, however, he needs to prove himself in Origin. This battle will define who controls field position and tempo. At prop is Josh Papali'i versus Max King. Papali'i's return injects raw emotion and veteran firepower. He hits hard, leads the ruck and brings Origin impact few possess. King is New South Wales's grinder, quietly effective, rarely makes errors and never stops working. Papali'i offers impact and legacy. King brings consistency and grind. The opening exchanges in the middle will revolve around their collision. At hooker is Harry Grant versus Reece Robson. Grant controls pace, his timing, deception and short side raids spark Queensland's spine. He's dangerous every time he touches the ball. Robson is New South Wales's defensive anchor, he tackles tirelessly and provides reliable distribution. Grant offers brilliance in moments, Robson delivers stable rhythm. This is where the ruck battle tilts. At prop is Tino versus Payne Haas. Tino thrives on physicality, he's loud, relentless and lifts teammates with big moments. Haas is New South Wales's workhorse, devastating carries, offloads and unmatched motor. It's aggression versus efficiency. Tino must disrupt Haas early or risk letting him dominate. Their battle will shape the entire forward momentum for both teams. I'm tipping Payne Haas to be the man of the match if New South Wales wins the decider. At second row is Angus Crichton versus Reuben Cotter. Crichton has been one of New South Wales's best all series, brutal line running, relentless aggression and Origin experience. He hits hard, defends tight and plays with controlled fury. Cotter is Queensland's relentless machine, punching above his weight with non-stop effort, low tackling technique and big heart. It's power versus persistence, aggression versus engine. Whichever man sets the tone defensively could tilt the momentum on their side. At second row is Liam Martin versus Kurt Capewell. Martin is New South Wales's edge enforcer, fearless, fast and ruthless in contact. He thrives in high-pressure situations and hunts halves like a heat-seeking missile. Capewell brings the quiet veteran grit, strong edge defense, underrated footy IQ and does the dirty work without fuss. Martin brings fire, Capewell brings glue. Their roles are different, but both are essential to shaping their edge structure. At lock is Trent Loiero versus Isaiah Yeo. Loiero brings energy, mobility and underrated ball play to the middle. He's growing into Queensland's pack identity. Yeo is New South Wales's structural leader, metronomic with his work rate, tactically smart and always in position. Loiero's test is to limit Yeo's link work and match his tempo. It's a battle of youth versus experience. At bench is Kurt Mann versus Connor Watson. Mann is Queensland's ultimate utility, defensively gritty, mentally tough and adaptable. He can cover anywhere from dummy half to lock forward in the middle. Watson is New South Wales's energizer, zippy, clever and able to exploit tired defenders. This bench battle is about spark and momentum. Whichever utility wins the fatigue minutes might turn the match. At bench props are Lindsay Collins versus Spencer Leniu. Collins has been huge for Queensland. His motor, impact carries and defensive presence are origin quality. Leniu brings a shorter, sharper burst. He's a wrecking ball for 20-minute spells. While Collins builds sustained pressure, Leniu looks for shock impact. It's a momentum swing battle, brute consistency versus explosive punch. At bench lock, second row or prop forwards are Patrick Carrigan versus Hudson Young. Carrigan is Queensland's leader in effort areas. He bends lines, plays long minutes and absorbs pressure. Young is aggressive, emotional and occasionally erratic. When channeled, he can hurt teams with power and line running. Carrigan offers reliability, Young brings volatility. One settles the grind, the other might disrupt it. At 17 and interchange bench forwards are Jeremiah Nanai versus Stefano Utoikamanu. Nanai brings dynamic movement. He's great at running angles, popping offloads and finishing like a back. Nanai is an aerial threat scoring multiple tries off of high balls. Stefano is more of a straight line enforcer, good for ruck stability and gaining meters. Stefano will be playing his heart out to reward Coach Daly for his loyalty. It's a contrast of styles, agile strike weapon versus traditional middle anchor. At 18th man is Reece Walsh versus Jacob Carraz. Both have different roles in the backline. Walsh remains a game changer in waiting. Should Queensland need a spark, his footwork and flair can ignite anything. Carraz is a hard-working, tough coverage option for New South Wales. He may not dazzle but always turns up. If called upon, Walsh offers magic, and Carraz delivers honest grind with an incredible offloading ability that creates second-phase plays. Who will win the Game 3 decider based on the head-to-head battles here? As a New South Wales or Queensland loyal supporter, your opinion matters, so please give me your Game 3 analysis and prediction in the comments. Stay updated with all your State of Origin and Rugby League content on YouTube by smashing the like button, and subscribing to the channel for more of your daily dose of Rugby League. Thank you.